Hi guys, welcome to drawing tutorial number 3, corner drawing. So in this drawing workshop, we're going to be focusing on using observed contour and continuous line to get some exercise for your mind. Okay, let's get started. So for this drawing exercise, I am using my Pigma Micron pen, 0.8 size tip, so a nice wet, juicy tip that's still capable of getting fine detail. And I'm going to focus my observed contour drawing on a corner in my house. And that is where you guys should set up your drawings too. Find a corner, any corner that has a good little bit of clutter sitting in it to wrap your lines around. And this is what we're going to be focusing on. We are not using linear perspective. You can certainly cite with your pen if you like, but mostly what we're trying to do is explore how to create the illusion of three-dimensional space with the receding angles of our lines. And since this is observed contour, we're going to be moving with a very slow, continuous line, making sure the speed of our gaze and the speed of our tool are the same. Getting started, I'm going to begin with one straight, more or less straight, because I'm not using a straight edge, vertical line, which will correspond to the vertical edge of my room corner that I'm drawing. That inside of the corner, that vertical edge should be the first mark that you make. Moving on, I'm beginning at the base of my first vertical corner line and drawing an angled line out from that corner edge. This will be the bottom of my wall. And here it begins to come into contact with the back leg of the little desk. I follow that contour up to the contour for the base of the desk, and now the front leg. Which will end right about here, somewhat down from the base of that wall, of course. Now following the contour of that desk leg back up. I can begin to block in the front of the desk. So you see I'm just proceeding here with a very smooth, very continuous line. Just trying to eyeball these angles as they move toward me. So following one contour to the next, I've blocked in, just working from pure observation, most of my basic shapes. And this drawing, as you can see, is not about visual or spatial perfection. It is absolutely about following a contour with your gaze, exercise for your brain, aligning the speed of your gaze to the speed of your hand. And if you continue faithfully following every line that you can see in your composition, you're going to come out with an imprecise but pretty good illusion of space. And what's creating that illusion are all of these angled contours. And you are practicing creating that illusion by following those contours with your eyes. And as you can see, some of my angles are a little wonky, have been adjusted, and that's okay. That's all part of this process. Now, moving into the deep space of the corner drawing, I'm going to begin drawing in the contours of the car that I can see outside my window. Again, just following those outlines and using the outlines that I've already drawn in as kind of a road map, or how close, how far lines should be from one another, and what sort of negative space, what shapes in negative space do these lines make as they interact. And now I've mentioned wanting a continuous line, and I want you to keep it as continuous as you can. That said, you will probably have to pick up your tool and move it now and then. And here we are at the final layering up of this very simple drawing practice. So once again, this is not about spatial perfection. This is about practice and creating some pretty nice spatial suggestive imagery along the way. So as you move into your corner drawing, just remember, begin with your straight corner vertical, and then choose a line and begin to work your way out. Now, once you've got all the lines blocked in that you desire, you can move in with a little bit of shading if you like. I've begun just some very basic hatched shading on some of these forms, but I think for the most part, the charm of this drawing is its freshness, its rawness, its simplicity, its visible process of you working out spatial problems in your sketchbooks. So enjoy this spatial drawing workshop. Good luck, happy drawing, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.